is all about detecting errors, finding answers, and getting the job done efficiently, and choosing the right tools to help you do it. If you need to capture anomalies at rates up to 1.5 gigabits per second, measure jitter over hundreds of millions of samples, and easily navigate and view deep data records on the industry's largest oscilloscope display, take a look at the new DPO7000 series oscilloscopes from Tektronix. Maybe you're analyzing jitter or spread spectrum clock modulation, or watching a serial bus as it reacts to system events. In each case, you're using high sample rates for long acquisition periods. It can add up to a massive volume of data. Does your oscilloscope capture such long records? Can it help you find the answers you need? The Tektronix DPO7000 series oscilloscope's waveform memory offers the industry's largest standard record length, and memory from several channels can be combined to form one huge record. Even a switch mode supply test can take a lot of record length. You must capture the device's gate drive and other signals over one full AC line cycle. At 50 Hz, that's 20 milliseconds of time and 20,000 gate cycles. The DPO7000 series can accumulate all this data in one deep acquisition. But finding the answers you need in the midst of a long series of events can be a challenge. The DPO7000 series has 3 ways to help you find answers fast. Multi-view zoom gives you tools to navigate through large volumes of sampled data. You can watch a rolling waveform envelope at a load time per division setting until you see something interesting. Then stop and zoom in. Just touch the screen to define up to 4 waveform regions you want to see close up. You can even zoom in on a zoomed waveform. Multi-view zoom helps you search the data you've acquired. Pinpoint triggering helps you acquire just the data you need. Sometimes you need to examine just one intermittent or infrequent event. Pinpoint triggering is your best friend when troubleshooting intermittent problems. Imagine a glitch that only matters when it coincides with or is preceded by a specific event. Most oscilloscopes have A and B triggering systems to help you find dependent events. But most can respond only to an edge following the A event. There may be thousands of legitimate edges around the glitch. A secondary edge trigger simply won't detect it. Pinpoint triggering gives you 2 complete trigger sets with logic qualification based on a full range of trigger types for each. It gives you over 1,400 different combinations of events to solve your glitch problem. Here's how it works. The first step is to define the A event. Here, we'll use the pulse width trigger to detect the right enable signal. Then select the glitch trigger format for the B event. Then choose reset condition, a timeout, an event count, or a logic state. This rearms the trigger and continues the search if a glitch doesn't occur. With pinpoint triggering, you find answers fast by capturing only the data you need. When you're working with embedded serial buses, it's often necessary to trigger on specific packets. Sometimes it's the only way to prove that the correct data is getting to the correct destination. In other cases, triggering on a serial bus is the best way to sync up and view activities elsewhere in the system. The DPO7000 series answers your serial debug needs with integrated tools ready for anything from fast NRZ streams to low-speed I2C, CAN, RS-232, and more. Your oscilloscope display needs to provide space for waveforms, text, controls, cursors, graphics, and even the Windows desktop, all legible all at once. In fact, the oscilloscope display has something in common with your TV screen. Bigger is better. The DPO7000 series sets a new benchmark in display size and clarity. Its 12.1-inch color LCD display is the largest available on any oscilloscope. It's a bright, high-resolution touchscreen that brings out waveforms and on-screen text with utmost clarity. There's room for 4 waveforms at a vertical scale, large enough to reveal details like transients and distortion. Or you can bring up your MyScope half-screen control window and still have plenty of room for waveforms and graphics. The DPO7000 series 12.1-inch screen makes your measurement data easier to see, and that's the way to get results fast. Another way to find answers fast is to get your tools set up quickly. When you're making measurements, it all starts with the probe. Have you ever lost track of which probe was connected where? Or spent valuable time de-skewing your probes before you could even start your tests? Have you ever had to discard hours of work after discovering a fault in a probe? Are you fresh out of benchtop space for external probe amplifiers? An interactive probe and instrument system is the solution to issues like these. The DPO7000 series oscilloscopes take probing technology to a new level. The Tektronix Versatile Probe Interface, or TEC VPI, is standard equipment on every DPO7000 series model. A TEC VPI probe can identify itself and tell you its status. That saves you setup time. It automatically sends its own propagation delay data to the DPO7000 series oscilloscope, which knows just how to use it. That saves you de-skew time. TEC VPI probes automatically send warnings and diagnostics, helping you avoid costly errors. There's even a menu button that brings up all the probe's parameters on the oscilloscope screen. On top of these time-saving features, the probing system eliminates external power supplies for current probes, saving bench space and simplifying use, and enables a broad set of remote control capabilities. The TEC VPI interface speeds your setup tasks and gives you clean signals and accurate results. Let's take a look at the hands-on performance of the DPO7000 series oscilloscopes. 3 models make up the series: the DPO7054, the 7104, and the 7254. They give you the bandwidth and record length to handle serial data applications up to 1.5 gigabits per second. Every model is a DPO, with its capture rate exceeding 250,000 waveforms per second. Tektronix digital phosphor technology means capturing intermittent events more reliably and displaying them with an intensity-graded view that makes them easy to spot. Pinpoint triggering makes it easier to detect almost any event you can imagine, and user-defined filtering lets you clean up noise and distortion in your signals. With an integral Windows XP desktop, the DPO7000 series runs a host of Tektronix automated measurement and analysis applications. Open Choice Platform, a standard feature, ensures that the DPO7000 series fits your existing networks. It simplifies connectivity to industry-standard analysis applications. And the MyScope customizable control windows let you design a personalized user interface. The DPO7000 series oscilloscopes set the standard in their class for productivity and performance.